when a drone flies not over our territory, if it crossed somebody's border, but outside of our airspace, probably everybody has a right to do what they deem necessary with this drone for providing for their own security. But if there are attempts to down any flying object, over our territory, in our airspace, then I think people will very much regret undertaking such an egregious violation of our territorial integrity and sovereignty.
Russian aircraft and drones, on top of the already existing measures, will now find the resolute response of the newly established and already operational Eastern Sentry activity, which further strengthens NATO's ability to react quickly and decisively against this kind of reckless behavior. These events illustrate our readiness to swiftly reinforce any ally that comes under threat. Let me be even more clear. Every threat to NATO's air, land, and sea space will be dealt with a resolute and proportionate response. We are ready. There must be no doubt about it. Our Supreme Allied Commander has all the tools he needs, and we do not seek confrontation, but we will not hesitate to undertake any action deemed necessary for our collective defense. Fortify our eastern flank complements also with our unwavering support for Ukraine. Let me take this opportunity to praise once more the professionalism and determination of the brave soldier of Ukraine, as well as the whole population that is supporting Kyiv's legitimate rights to defend their land. Their fight is our fight, and together with them, we are also learning lessons that are helping a number of allies improving our deterrence, focusing urgent investment in defense, starting from new technologies, but also sensors, weapons, kinetic and non-kinetic tools. Because now, and not later, is the moment to reflect on how much the alliance has achieved or must achieve without delay.
Are you in some way a bit concerned, or do you know anything about it, or worried? I mean, what's going to happen?
I'm sorry, worry about that? What? I'm sorry?
About the meeting of all of the top American commanders in Quantico, Virginia, next week, that I believe he prefers to be called the Secretary of War, has summoned to the U.S. from all over the world. I mean, including probably some of the gentlemen and ladies who are here.
Rules of engagement. I mean, NATO has rules of engagement. NATO is, secure, which the Supreme Allied Commander has all the tools to face any kind of a threat it can happen. I mean, and the reaction, any kind of reaction, is judged upon, what kind of threat is posed. Could be interception, could be just accompany them out of the space, which is something which has been pretty common and happened pretty often. And as far as I remember, when I was shot, again, it was something that happened, some airspace violation, and then intercept, and then just lead them out of our airspace. And that's one action. But again, if they pose a danger, a threat to the alliance, secure as the whole availability of a proportionate response to take. I've never seen that before, but it's probably something that a message that the Secretary of Defense will convey to the top brass, and we will know about that right after it happened. But it's unusual, of course, never done before as far as I remember, but it is in his prerogatives, in his responsibilities and authority to do this. Okay, this is something that has been discussed a lot. First of all, we have in different, multiple situations guarantee that NATO, that U.S. cares about NATO, and they will not leave NATO alone. But NATO is a military alliance, is a defensive, political, military alliance. Let's assume that one of the allies, the bigger one, needs to reorient some of his energies from some other direction in which he supposed that threat is coming. First of all, the further away you intercept the crisis, the better it is for the alliance, of course. So let's assume that it is from the Indo-Pacific, okay. And so we will witness a partial disengagement, but not to leave NATO alone, to just face other threats, which have impact on NATO too, by the way, with the connection we do have on today's geopolitical situation. So, nothing wrong. I mean, the alliance, if it is a mature and strong alliance that, like we are after 76 years, we are going to fill the gap and just reshuffle everything and just make it happen. The thing is that, and if it will happen, it will be in a coordinated way, I mean, and we will do that together just to rebalance everything in the most efficient and effective way. But that's normal for an alliance. And if that's going to happen, I mean, we're going to work that out and face it like a big man.
So